for the thousands in attendance here at ringside and the millions watching around the world on television. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies and gentlemen of Australia and around the world, it's that time again. This is Hockey Live coming to you today. Well, when this video was recorded from Skate Paradise in beautiful Queensland. So grab yourselves some snacks and strap yourselves in for another action-packed hour of power with Hockey Live and all that hockey madness. But before we go any further, do not forget to subscribe right now. Look at that right there. Hockey Live _BNE right now. Take your time. I won't go any further. I'll give you a couple of seconds. Hit subscribe. It helps me out. I can see it in the data. We get so many people watching and only so many subscribe. So the guys that do, or the people that have, thank you very much. If you haven't, go ahead. Go on right now. Right there. So today, I'll put it back up actually. So we do have the Troopers taking on the Dragons in Division 3. The Troopers and the Dragons, Div 3, and without further ado, let's get into the warm-up. Hang on a minute. We'll just go back here. No. Minor technical difficulty. Ooh, I almost forgot. With regards to the stream, if you're watching on a smart device, nix it. If you've got a TV or a tablet or anything with the YouTube app on it, do yourself a favor, check it out there, especially on a TV with the multi-screen. I am going to be using the multi-screen today. So, if you want to see everything, can see it pop on a TV, trust me, I've had people come up and tell me, wow, you're right, it does actually work. So, yeah, give it a go. There we go. Now we're up to the action. See, the way I do it, I actually... So I've recorded on the phones, not on the app. I had one come on and not the other. In case anybody was wondering. While we're at it, let's get that scoreboard up. Right now, the Troopers and the Dragons have come out. They're doing their warm-up. So I'll leave you to it just to have a watch. Obviously, the team's there. You got both ends. And this did annoy me with my last stream. Obviously, the positioning of the goal, and I do apologise on the bar end, but it is what it is. I don't know if you can hear me over this music, so I do apologise. Oop, there we go. There is the buzzer. Now that you can hear me. Okay, so both teams go for their huddle. Buzzer's gone. Teams are going to. Just realised what happened. Both teams are going to have their huddle, have their last minute chats, and then they're going to come out ready to fire. I think I've got a delay of 1 second on the camera on the right, so I do apologize. Okay, so I think I've missed the timer, but that's all right. I'll get that first goal. And the action is underway in the Dragon's Den. I got a busy weekend ahead of me myself here today, so I am going to be doing the games from the 29th of Feb. So that's the Fossils and the Misfits, and then of course the Dragons and the Suncoast Eagles. They're going to be upcoming, so I'm going to try and smash all those out as well. In addition to this one. And as you can see, these guys are like into it from the opening. At this point in time, myself, we were all getting changed, so I didn't really see too much of this. And then, obviously, we had our sponsorship commitments as well afterwards, so we didn't really get to sit around and watch. But I knew I had the cameras rolling, so. And you can see that video as well. So that was us taking on the Southern Wild, us being the Fossils, Div 3. That video is up. It is on YouTube, Hockey Live _BNE. Go and check it out. Okay, and that is a goal for the Dragons. And that is John Boyle putting the first points on the board for the Dragons. Number 21, Johnny Boyle, your favourite and mine. Not a vaccine enthusiast. He'll be watching this going, shut up, Sam. So the Dragons putting first blood on the points on the points board there, 1-0 against the Troopers. You can already tell this game is going to be action packed, so strap yourselves in. This is a good one. If you were going to watch any of my streams right now, I reckon this one would be the one to watch. And I'm not just saying that because it's the latest one and I'm working on it right now. This is it. This is the one. I got to say, how cool is the music? And I was purposely not talking over it before when the music was on because I thought, well, I'm not going to drown out my voice. But I always get the copyrights flagged up on YouTube. But luckily, all these companies just want to monetize my stuff, so happy days, right? Happy days. Yeah, I was saying before, if you haven't already done it and you've got the means to be able to do it, watch this on a smart TV with the YouTube app or on a tablet, like something bigger than a phone, because you can't see. You can't see. You'll be like me needing to go to Specsavers. Hey guys, I haven't forgotten. Specsavers. Come on board. Do what everybody else is doing. Get on with Hockey Live. Now, today is Sunday, the 3rd of March, and Freya will be going live this evening at either 5:30 or 6:30. I didn't look ahead, which I should have. I believe it's 6:30, but it might be 5:30. That'll be on Fossils Inline Hockey on the Facebook page and also Brisbane Inline Community. The Fossils will be live in action for Division 4. And I'm now having a mind blank as to who they're taking on. I don't. Normally, I'm all over this stuff, but I was so rushing to get this one out because we've got obviously, like all of you, we've got an action-packed weekend, and you know. But yeah, the Fossils will be in action in Division 4, and I believe they're taking on the Misfits. Either the Misfits or the Southern Wild, I think. I don't know. No. Yeah, it would be. Look, I could keep pondering this all afternoon, or we can get back to the action. The app that I use also has some lovely new features coming on board over the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to roll those out for games. And hopefully return to doing a few more live games like I used to. So that's the goal. It's always the goal, live games. And I would love to get back into Ice. Ice is on the cards. Like, the response I get to Ice is just off the charts. So, you know, I love inline. I play inline, but the popularity, ice hockey, it's where it's at. I'd be lying if I told you otherwise. And I can show you with the numbers. I really can. Hello to all of our international friends. I've been seeing all the numbers presented to me by YouTube, and we've got people from all around the world. The United States, United Kingdom, Canada, South Africa, Finland. There's so many countries around the world, and thank you guys for being here. Hockey Live, baby, it's the going thing. And that is the second goal for the Dragons. And that is number 53, Luke Ford, assisted by Ben Wood, number 36. And that brings the Dragons to 2-0, leading the Troopers. And the action's underway. And as you can see, this game here is particularly full on, just the way you like it. Oh, we got the whistle. And we'll do a quick crew change on both ends, and away we go. I've even got my own buzzer. That is me. That's not the game. That is me. And you love a game like this where the action is hard and heavy right from the get go. There's no aggro. Like, there really didn't seem. There's penalties in this game, don't get me wrong, but there didn't really seem like any aggro, just good hard hockey. That's the kind of action we love, you love, and we like to bring to you. Just like being there. Without the hefty bill to get to the rink and all the tolls and all the rest of it. You're probably sitting at home nodding right now. I get it. I get you. I get you. Okay, and just a little recap. I've just been handed the correct information. The Southern Wild are taking on the Fossils at 6:30 p.m. this evening, local time, Brisbane time, Sunday, 3rd of March. Be there, be square, and if you're not, Freya's going to be putting that stream up, and it's going to be on Fossils Inline Hockey page. Give that page a like, why don't you? And then, of course, the Brisbane Inline Hockey community page as well. And don't just take my word for it. That Darren and Freya have done some pretty cool things with their footage this week. So, yeah, you don't want to miss that. Speaking of which, today we've got the Troopers taking on the Dragons. So both of these teams have their own club pages as well. So check out the Troopers at Troopers Hockey. I believe it's Troopers Hockey, and that covers their ice and their inline. And then the Dragons is under the Pine Rivers Dragons Hockey Club page. So that's all on Facebook. Check them all out. Check out the sponsors. Support the people that support the community. And if you're watching this and you're liking what you're seeing and you're not involved and you want to be, great. We've got a number of clubs. I just told you some of their contact details.
Don't forget to subscribe.
I must have done that as I walked past. Like I mentioned, I've given you a few of the contact details for all these clubs. But otherwise, if you want to get involved, feel free to message through. Happy to put people in the right direction if you're looking to play. And I don't know why you wouldn't want to play. But otherwise, yeah, individual clubs have individual Facebooks and social medias and all the rest of it. But if you're looking for something particular, reach on out. Happy to help. Today's game is brought to you by Hockey Live, so don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe on Instagram and on YouTube. Facebook is coming. I just keep buggering it up, but it's Hockey Live _BNE, YouTube, where you're watching right now, and then also Instagram. And now back to the action. Oof. What a shot. That needs to be in the opening sequence. I'm going to remember that 9 minutes and 50 seconds in there. Just writing that timing down. What a game so far. And I can confirm there are no timeouts in this game. So, from start to finish, this is where the action is. I'm so glad to have multicam back, even though I'm sort of using a little bit of trickery to do it. It's for a rink like Skate Paradise, almost said Digi, for a rink like Skate Paradise, you need to see everything. You need to see everything. And we were the ones that brought you the revolution of no nets at Digi, no nets at Skateaway Albany Creek, and certainly no nets at the ice. And we're going to continue to bring that all the revolutionary updates. Okay, and that was a penalty for the Troopers. It was a minor penalty, hooking for number 11, Anthony Destro. I apologise. Number 11, I should say, if I didn't say his number. Number 11. We'll just cross that off the old list. 7 minutes remaining, or 7 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the first half. As you can see, because I've got the scoreboard and the timer, and we brought you that revolution for this inline hockey division. I was watching some old footage last night, and I had the chunky scoreboard all the way down the bottom. And when you're on a single view, for a lot of those ice games in particular, I was doing it on ice games. And when you're on the single view, it actually takes up so much of the space and hides the puck in certain instances. So as much as I love the big chunky scoreboard, I had to adapt and bring up the skinny upper. With ice, it's great because I used to run 3 cameras, and I would have 2 stationary, one on each end and one in the middle, and I'd use the one in the middle to follow the action, but then I'd flip to the ends to catch the goals. And just the setup for ice. I really do love filming ice. I really do. Just over 6 minutes remaining now. I'm not going to keep updating you. I just have nothing better to say right now. Shock, 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 shock. I need the crickets audio. Where did I put that? There we go, that's the magic. Goes on for a little bit too long. Alright, I get it. We'll just delete that, never to be used again. Never, ever. So the score is 2-0 in favour of the Dragons. We're 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Anything can happen. The Troopers do score soon. I'm not going to give away the results, but it's a pretty good game. And at this point in time, with this score, you wouldn't be too comfortable. You'd be comfortable, but you wouldn't be. You know what I mean? Come on, put your hands up. How many times have you led in the first half and lost in the second? We did that against the Misfits. It happens. Try betting against any team with Jonathan Thurston on it in the NRL. Don't even get me started about betting against Thurston. Every damn time. Every damn time. God, I remember one time it was in the last minute. I was so dirty. This is where the action is. This is the hockey, and not talking about failed NRL betting. The Troopers and the Dragons. This age-old battle. Can the Dragons travel to a galaxy far, far away and be successful? Can the Troopers slay those dragons? Stay tuned and find out. This is Hockey Live. Ooh, we're in the danger zone for the Dragons. Can the Troopers capitalize? Oh, Alexis with the spins. He is tough. That's the magic. Up and away. One and a half minutes remaining in the first half. Thank you for joining us today and sticking with us so far. I can just tell you now, and I'm not just saying this because I want you to stick around, I do, but the second half is absolutely action-packed. If you were to watch any half in this game, it is the second half. What do they say? It's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. And that is a goal for the Dragons. Goal for the Dragons. That is Mika Hayes. If I mispronounced your name, I apologize profusely. Number 26, Mika Hayes. At 12 seconds remaining in the first half. What a goal. Second half about to commence. Still love this song. I remember hearing it for the first time 20 years ago. That's how old I am. Those were the days. Those were the days. And the buzzer has sounded. And we are underway for the second half. And this is where they all seem to get a little bit full on in this game. So this is by far my favorite portion of the game. The second half, like it's action packed. I'm not just saying that. You will see for yourself. Now, admittedly, it does take a little bit of a while in this half before the action does get underway, but once it does, there is a flurry of activity. Now, I mentioned earlier, if you haven't already done so, watching these streams on a smart device is absolutely amazing in comparison to watching on a phone. TV with the YouTube app, just, yeah. The other half hates me showing this photo, but, you know, especially with the multi-screen, the smart TV is the best way you can watch these. I'm glad she doesn't watch, because otherwise she'd be like, stop showing the land drone. My bad, honey, my bad. And, you know, both teams want to win. The Troopers are not going to take this sort of result lying down. So these guys are starting to really push it as well. And they may soon be rewarded for their efforts. It actually really annoys me that this camera didn't pick up the cage. It's because when I was putting the phone out that week, and you can see it at the start of the Fossils Southern Mile game, plug. I had to set the camera up as they were wheeling the goals out, so I didn't really capture it. But I thought I had the lines covered, but turns out I did this last week, the 29th of Feb, in recording the Fossils and the Misfits and the Dragons and the Eagles. I made absolute sure that both cages were covered. So rest assured, if you're going to watch the next couple of streams, I know you will, they're all going to be fine. You will see the cage on both ends. I kind of like the camera on the left because it's closer to the action, but the reason why is because it's an older iPhone and can't zoom as much. So I would prefer it to be similar to the one on the right. But on the TV, it actually the one on the right looks probably a bit better because you can see more. But ideally, if I'm doing it live and I'm not just putting a camera in place, I'm zooming in and out and all the rest of it anyway. Oh, how I can't wait to get some more devices and go back to true multicam, and that's happening soon. There are a couple of limitations within the building of the ring that sort of block that off, but have had chats with Sharon about it, and fingers crossed that'll all get resolved soon. I don't know, you may have noticed as well, there's increased crowds for all these games, and, you're not seeing things. This is where it's at, and if you look up top on camera 2, you can actually see the bar in the background there. If you want to come and get free entertainment on any given hockey night, there is a bar fully stocked and open and ready to go. You got grandstand seating, you got a 1950s diner. Get on down there and check it out. Pretty much every night of the week except for Friday and Saturday, there is hockey action on, so come on down. Oof. Swing and a miss. So don't forget, later on this afternoon, hopefully if I can get this uploaded in time, the Southern Wild will be taking on the Fossils in Division 4, and that should be a fantastic game. That's going to happen at 6:30 local Brisbane time, and that will be on. That's for our international viewers, and that'll be on the Brisbane Inline Hockey page. Happening. Sorry, I thought I missed my mark then, but that's no goal. Yeah, sorry. Where was I? So that'll be Sunday, the 3rd of March, 6:30 p.m. local Brisbane time. The Southern Wild taking on the Fossils in Division 4. And that'll be on the Brisbane Inline Hockey page and the Fossils Inline Hockey page. Look those both up on Facebook. Do it now. Do it now! And you will not miss any of the action. When I go live to Brisbane Inline Hockey page, and also simulcast to YouTube. So definitely worth checking out, and also subscribe. But yeah, Freya will be handling those streams, and Freya and Darren have been working hard. And they got some pretty cool action shots as well that they've been experimenting. So. Okay, and that is a penalty for number 36, Mr. Ben Wood. And that is a minor for holding. troopers with the power play. Can they capitalize? Ooh, the troopers smell blood. They're not gonna miss this opportunity. Ben would be dirty on himself for this one. I may have given away the result of what happens. But, and Ben won't mind me using this as an example. This is, for all you kids out there, this is a textbook example of, actions and reactions, right? If you make a mistake, obviously it's minor, we all make mistakes, but yeah, it can lead to that. And that is a goal for the Troopers, the first goal for the Troopers in this game. And that is by none other than Mr. Michael Martin, number 47. He was assisted by John Cole, number 6. And what a fantastic goal. That brings the Troopers to one goal to 2 against the Dragons. And that is the Troopers getting themselves on that scoreboard for the first time. Excellent goal. Don't go away. We've got some more action coming up soon. Like I told you, there's a flurry of activity. Penalties, goals. Like, it's a good game. Now, I mentioned it in the first half, and I will mention it again. Both teams are active on social media. If you look up Troopers Hockey on Facebook, and then also Pine Rivers Dragons Hockey Club on Facebook as well. Troopers covers ice and inline, particularly their ice. We've got some cool exploits there. And obviously the Dragons with all their exploits as well, with their training and their tournaments. I'm going to be playing in their upcoming in-house tournament for the last Tuesday of every month until the end of the year. Still spots available, so if you want to come give that a go, Jeff has assured me that others can come join in. We did it the other week at the end of Feb, and it was absolutely fantastic. Great bit of fun. And, for those of you on the north side that say that you don't get much rink time or don't want to do the drive, great opportunity. And that is a goal for the Dragons. And that is a goal by none other than Mr. Ben Wood, number 36. The El Presidente himself, Ben Wood, bringing the Dragons total to 4. I just realized that Micah, if I've mispronounced, I apologize. It mustn't have clicked when I added her point on before, so I do apologize for that. The Dragons are actually 4-1. So we had John Boyle score at 21 minutes and 53 into the clock. We had Luke Ford, number 53, assisted by Ben Wood at 17 minutes in the first half. We had Micah Hayes at number 26 at 12 seconds remaining in the first half. And now we've had Ben Wood, number 36, score the fourth goal at 9 minutes and 49 seconds. So the clock is scoreboard is accurate. Troopers in the danger zone. Just over 7 minutes remaining in the second half, and what a fantastic game so far. Still more action to come. It isn't over yet. I'm looking at my little run sheet here, and very nice full-on game by both teams. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. I'll just quickly fix that up. And that is a penalty for Stephen Kremer, number 9. Penalty, minor penalty, tripping for number 9, Stephen Kremer of the Troopers. Apologise for the disappearance of screen number 2. Just trying to get that back up and running. There we go. That should be accurate. If it's not, I apologize. And we're rounding out the second half. Hope to hell I've lined up the footage. I took a stab based on the time that's left in both, and hope to hell that I've got them ending at the same time. So yeah, we'll see how we go. It looks accurate. I don't think it is accurate. I'm sorry. And that is a goal from number 26 for the Dragons. And that is Micah Hayes, number 26. Micah. I got a son, his name is Miko, right? And everyone mispronounces it. They call him Neki, they call him Mikey, they call him Mickey, and it's never the right thing. So I get it and I apologize. Wouldn't be Hockey Live if Sam didn't screw up people's names. My son is going to hate me when he goes to Starbucks. And that brings the tally to 5 points for the Dragons to 1 for the Troopers. So I've just worked out that there is a discrepancy with the timing, but I really want to cut to one of the cameras, but at the same time, I don't want to miss anything. Well, making an executive decision to cut to this feed. I think I made the right decision. Whoa, and that is going to be the cover photo for the game. Less than a minute remaining. I think the timer is right. Sorry, it gets a bit messy like this. I was trying to react to both videos, and I saw Micah score the goal. I know that it's 2 minutes and 51. Yeah, see, and I adjusted the timer to suit the other video, though. So we're about 30 or so seconds off. Perfect. And that is the game. The winners with 5 points are the Dragons. There we go. We'll just update that. Dragons win 5-1 in the after two halves of action-packed, hard, aggressive, hard-hitting hockey. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here this evening, this afternoon, this morning, whatever the hell you're watching it. Oh, and that the footage has now cut, so I will just quickly go back to my other screen. So this was the Dragons and the Troopers, or the Troopers and the Dragons, if you want to get technical. This is Hockey Live, proudly bringing to you all the inline hockey action. Hockey Live _BNE. Go to YouTube right now, hit subscribe, do it now, and that'll help me keep bringing you the best in inline hockey action and the ice. I'm going to get back into the ice as well. The skating, not the recreational, frowned upon pastime. Thank you for joining us here tonight. This has been brought to you by Hockey Live, and we will see you next time. Goodbye now.